In the haunting final moments at Elvington Airfield near York, the quest for speed met a tragic end. Zef Eisenberg, a daring innovator at 47, was on the brink of solidifying his claim to engineering glory as the creator of the world's fastest Porsche. In October 2020, amidst the roar of engines and the thrill of breaking barriers, tragedy struck during his attempt at a record-breaking flying mile. What went wrong on that fateful day at Elvington Airfield near York? Join us as we delve into the heart-wrenching details of the last horrifying minutes of Zef Eisenberg's life. Zef Eisenberg, a dynamic entrepreneur and fearless daredevil, carved a thrilling path through life marked by an insatiable thirst for speed. His journey from a visionary teenager tinkering with electric bicycles to a world-renowned figure in land speed records is nothing short of captivating. Hailing from the UK, Eisenberg's early fascination with motorsports led him to a groundbreaking experiment at the age of 15. In a stroke of genius, he retrofitted a bicycle with an electric motor, transforming it into a marvel that caught the attention of a major electronics company. Their grant served as validation for his innovative prowess, setting the stage for an extraordinary career. Eisenberg's multifaceted nature became evident as he seamlessly transitioned from a teenage inventor to a bodybuilding prodigy. At just 16, he claimed the title of Junior Bodybuilding Champion of Great Britain. His entrepreneurial spirit flourished at 22 when he founded Maxi Muscle, a sports nutrition company, later selling it for a staggering £162 million to pharmaceutical giant GlaxoSmithKline in 2011. Yet it was the call of speed that truly defined Eisenberg's narrative. In 2011, armed with financial freedom as a millionaire, he established the Mad Max race team. Operating from Guernsey Island, this specialized engineering team delved into the development of motorbikes, cars, quads, and land speed vehicles. Eisenberg's commitment to pushing human and machine limits manifested in the creation of the Mad Max turbine bike, a mechanical marvel fueled by a helicopter engine, boasting over 500 horsepower. This beast shattered records, earning Eisenberg a Guinness World Record for the fastest turbine bike globally, reaching a mind-boggling speed of 225 miles per hour. However, the pursuit of speed comes with its share of risks. In 2016, tragedy struck during an attempt to break the motorcycle land speed record at Pendine Sands in Wales. Eisenberg's crash at 234 miles per hour was dubbed the fastest motorbike crash in British history. Despite being presumed dead at the scene, he survived, enduring 11 broken bones, including his pelvis, hip, and femur. The grim prognosis from doctors predicting he would never walk again didn't deter Eisenberg. Defying expectations, he spent 3 months in the hospital, followed by 3 months in a wheelchair and 6 months learning to walk. By July 2017, he claimed to have recovered 90%, a testament to his resilience. Eisenberg's return to the racing scene in September 2017, on the very bike that had nearly cost him his life, was a courageous comeback. Eisenberg refused to be held back by adversity, stating, "I have to take control of my life. I'm not going to let the accident control me." As the years progressed, Eisenberg continued to defy his critics and push his limits. The pinnacle of his career came in 2018 when Eisenberg etched his name in history by breaking the world land speed record for a motorcycle on sand at Pendine Sands. Surpassing the elusive 200 miles per hour mark, he reached an astonishing 201.5 miles per hour, a feat no one had accomplished before on either a motorbike or car on those sands. In an interview with the BBC, Eisenberg described the experience of riding at extreme speeds, emphasizing the sensory intensity of hearing one's heartbeat and feeling the adrenaline rush. Breaking records, he equated, was like finding the Holy Grail. His success on the challenging terrain of sand led Eisenberg to adopt Metallica's Enter Sandman as his pre-race ritual anthem. Undeterred by accomplishment, he continued to ask himself, when is it enough? Expressing his desire to push beyond 200 miles per hour, Eisenberg exemplified a spirit that refused to be confined by limits. Eisenberg's life unfolded like a series of chapters, each marked by audacious goals and unprecedented achievements. He transitioned into television with the series Speed Freaks in 2019, facing his most formidable challenge yet, engineering a 1,200 horsepower Porsche 911 Turbo to shatter the British land speed record. The successful pursuit of speeds exceeding 210 miles per hour at Pendine Sands solidified Eisenberg's position as the sole record holder for speeds over 200 miles per hour on both 2 and 4 wheels. In the early months of 2019, Eisenberg embarked on another ambitious project, developing the world's fastest electric motorbike. Collaborating with PhD students from Nottingham University, he meticulously crafted a machine that secured multiple world records, establishing itself as the fastest electric motorbike globally. Eisenberg's passion extended beyond racing. He engaged in education initiatives, taking his turbine motorcycle to schools and colleges to inspire young minds. Little did he anticipate the challenges that awaited him in 2020. Setting his sights on breaking the British land speed record in a Porsche 911 Turbo, Eisenberg chose the impressive setting of Elvington Airfield. The high-speed run, however, took a tragic turn as the Porsche veered off course, flipped, and rolled, engulfed in flames. Trapped inside, every passing second became critical for Zef Eisenberg. The emergency scene unfolded in a race against time, as the response team rushed to confront the engulfing flames that trapped Zef Eisenberg within his modified Porsche. The intensity of the situation set the stage for a gripping life-and-death struggle. As Graham and David, race marshals stationed to observe the record attempt, peered from their van, they witnessed the smooth and stable passage of Eisenberg's car at around 80 miles per hour. However, the pivotal moment arrived when the parachute deployed, causing the rear of the vehicle to lift and veer right. It was a critical misstep, as if the car had encountered an unexpected force from beneath. Attempting to correct the trajectory by steering left, Eisenberg's vehicle collided with the grass, initiating a rapid sequence of events. Graham shared his observation that the braking and parachute deployment sequence appeared flawed, suggesting that Eisenberg applied the brakes before the parachute had fully opened. The consequences were immediate and catastrophic, with the car spinning uncontrollably and ultimately colliding with the grass in a chaotic whirlwind. Both Graham and David swiftly abandoned their van, armed with fire extinguishers, and sprinted towards the fiery wreckage. The scene was one of urgency and panic as the safety ambulance arrived in seconds, amplifying the gravity of the situation. Examining the technical aspects, the modified Porsche was equipped with a parachute deployment system that required Eisenberg to manually pull a lever. This decision, against an alternative button on the steering wheel, highlighted Eisenberg's characteristic determination and unwavering commitment to his chosen method. Michael Houseman, who was involved in fitting the parachute, remarked on Eisenberg's resolute nature, emphasizing his steadfast adherence to personal decisions once his mind was set. Collision investigator Steve Gardner pointed out that the substantial movement required to release the parachute lever played a critical role. Video footage from inside the car further revealed a noticeable twitch on the steering wheel, just moments before the loss of control. Despite being instructed to deploy the parachute before applying brakes, Eisenberg deviated from the protocol during the fateful attempt. Jamie Champion from Motorsport UK, recognizing the magnitude of the forces involved, underscored the sheer impossibility of survival under such circumstances. The tragic incident not only marked a stark departure from Eisenberg's prior triumphs, but also left the racing community in profound shock, mourning the loss of a daring and determined individual. The unfolding tragedy catapulted the car into an airborne spectacle, hurtling an impressive 1,683 feet before abruptly halting. Suspended in the air, the vehicle, free from any resistance but air friction, maintained a staggering speed, estimated at 150 to 250 miles per hour. The subsequent impact upon rejoining the ground was catastrophic, with initial calculations hinting at an astonishing 37,000 pounds of force, an overwhelming 218 times Zef Eisenberg's body weight. It became painfully evident that survival under such circumstances was simply inconceivable. Family concerns arose regarding Eisenberg's secure harnessing within the Porsche, featuring a 6-point harness attached at 5 crucial points. Evidence surfaced that the crotch straps of the driver's safety harness had detached during the overturn, yet the post-mortem examination indicated their likely minimal effect given the unprecedented force involved. Throughout the day, Eisenberg had meticulously conducted 10 runs on the airfield, subjecting the vehicle to detailed analysis, which uncovered no faults in brakes, tires, or aerodynamics. Earlier, he had successfully deployed the parachute multiple times, achieving speeds up to 228 miles per hour. The fatal run occurred at 4:25 p.m., marked by an autopsy report from coroner Jonathan Heath, who attributed Eisenberg's demise to misadventure, an unintended consequence of his daring pursuit. The identified cause of death was multiple traumatic injuries sustained when he lost control of the car, hurtling at a staggering 244 miles per hour during a national speed record attempt. Zef Eisenberg, a true iconoclast, met his untimely end at the age of 47. His final Facebook post, showcasing the Mad Max 1200 horsepower Porsche, hinted at late-night testing for the next stage of his relentless quest for speed. Having set more than 90 speed records on both 2 and 4 wheels, Eisenberg has left an enduring legacy in the realm of speed racing.